Welcome back, everybody, to the Redhottlocks Show. With me this week is Kimberly Sargent and Julia T. How you doing, ladies?
Doing well. Crazy weekend of football.
Absolutely. Coming up next is Kimberly with the news and notes.
Big drama at Valley Ranch in Cowboys headquarters following a very distasteful 45-7 loss to the Green Bay Packers. There are a lot more people here who are certainly going to suffer consequences. Jones said right after the game, I'm talking about within the team, players, coaches who've got careers. I think unquestionably that our expectations were something we were not. Then Jones fired head coach Wade Phillips for a new shiny interim lapdog named Jason Garrett. With a 1-7 record, Cowboys, good luck. Allen Iverson has officially arrived in Turkey. He was introduced at a press conference Monday in Istanbul. Was it a press conference or a hostage situation? From the video, you can definitely see some fear in there. At one point, the look on his face said, "Oh man, what in the hell am I doing here?" Iverson does manage to crack a little smile in there, or maybe wasn't as terrified when the Turkey people started chanting some type of song. Maybe they mistaked him for a soccer player.
Hi Redhottlocks fans, I'm Julia Titova. Definition 6 and the sexy Mark V makes Dave look good as he interviews Julie Buehler of 1010kxps.com.
Hey Julie, how are you?
Dave, spectacular. Thanks for having me.
Okay, awesome. We made it through the halfway point of the NFL season. Who's your biggest surprise so far?
Well, other than the teams that are doing terribly like the Cowboys, I would have to say the good surprise is the Oakland Raiders. They still trail statistically the Chargers, but it's great to see a team finally put the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball together and their potential come to fruition. Oakland Raiders, biggest surprise in the NFL.
That's absolutely perfect, Julie. We love the Raiders too. And hey, Julie, next question. With the NBA season underway, which hot start team is more impressive to you, the New Orleans Hornets or the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Isn't it interesting that Byron Scott is the tie that binds those two teams? I'd love to see what the Hornets would do with Scott as their coach. Obviously, he's done a tremendous job. The Cavaliers over 500, that was a shock. And when he took the job without knowing whether or not LeBron James was going to be there, I think that really spoke to his credibility as a coach. And obviously, Cleveland buying into it. They are definitely a hot team.
Hey, Julie, thank you so much. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time.
Talk to you soon, Dave.
The Redhottlocks.com pick of the week is 6-2-1 against the spread. Senior writer Mike Anderson is on the Skype cam.
All right, Mike, the pick of the week is on fire, going 6-2-1 against the spread. What do you got for us this week?
Well, I'm in Moscow, Idaho this week, Dave. I'm going to check out number 3 ranked Boise State Friday night against Idaho. But the pick of the week, we're going to take Iowa State -2 on the road at Colorado.
Thanks, Mike. Up next is the fastest 30 seconds in NASCAR with Big James, powered by Bootlegger 21 Vodka.
Quick recap of Texas. Jimmy Johnson, in a fit of frustration, makes the unprecedented mid-race move, switching to Jeff Gordon's crew. Chad Canal says, "Hugh Scrubs are out of here." Is he scared? Does he tiene miedo de Denny Hamlin? Didn't know I spoke Spanish, did you? Ten cuidado. Watch out now. This week we go to Phoenix. Jimmy Johnson and his new crew should qualify well, run well. Denny Hamlin should be up front as well. Jeff Gordon, probably going to win with Jimmy Johnson's crew, and I didn't mean to say that, but I'm going to keep rolling anyway because Kevin Harvick is going to be the angry man in this three-way because he's got nowhere to go but down.
Thanks, James. Next, BigBoyFootball.com presents our fantasy football expert, Jordan Fladell of the FFLGuru.com and the 790thezone.com on the Skype cam.
Hey guys, Kimberly Sargent hanging out with Jordan Fladell from the FFLGuru.com. What's going on, Jordan?
Hey Kimberly, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Okay, 2 huge questions today. First off, is Cleveland Browns running back Peyton Hillis the fantasy sleeper of the year? What do you think?
Clearly, absolutely. Peyton Hillis was a guy who average draft round was between 10th and lower, possibly a waiver wire pickup. This guy's been an impact player, kind of a throwback to John Riggins. It's been exciting to watch. Last week, he destroyed the New England Patriots defense. He'll do it again this week against the Jets. This guy's a big-time player, clearly the sleeper of the year.
Definitely, so I'm going to make sure I stick with Peyton Hillis. And lastly, who's the best 1-2 punch in fantasy football overall?
Well, you know, this was an interesting question. When I got this question, I thought to myself, how would I answer this? Just a guy who's out of the blue, maybe a guy like Ryan Fitzpatrick and Steven Johnson, which no one's thinking about. But I'm going to talk about Michael Vick and Deshaun Jackson. These two guys, when they're in the lineup, have made an instant impact from a fantasy perspective and, quite frankly, for the Eagles. These two guys have a rhythm. When Michael Vick starts to run, Deshaun Jackson gets open, and boom, there's a touchdown.
Perfect. You heard it first here with Jordan Fladell from the FFLGuru.com. Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks, Kim. Have a good one.
Great show, everybody. I want to thank the Redhottlocks.com writers for all their hard work. Way to go, men.
And make sure you guys check out the show at the usual YouTube, Spike TV, Adam, Blip TV, Vimeo, Daily Motion, Rever, and of course, Vidler.
All right, everybody. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Bye.